Okay, sorry about that. Had a phone call which stops the footage, which is infuriating. So here's where we were. We had an answer of 2000 as an estimate, and we're trying to figure out where we can put the decimal point to get us close to 2000. And I showed an example which you might be able to tell right away. If I put the decimal after the 1, then that makes our answer 1.6965. Barely above one whole, which would put us about 1,999 away from our estimate. So we know right then and there that we can probably get closer than just one whole. If you put a decimal here, you're looking at 16 wholes and almost 17, 16.965. Still over 1,900 away. And you might be looking right now, you might be saying, oh, okay, so if we go here, that's 169, not bad. If we go here, suddenly we're at 1,696. Now, you might be saying that's still a few hundred away, but the point here is we want to get as close as we can to the estimate. And compared to 1.69, compared to 16, compared to 169, 1,696.5 is probably about as close as we can get to 2000. Okay, so that tells us this is where our decimal point should go. Okay, do we want to try one more? I'm going to answer that for you. Yeah, let's try one more. Let's go down and try a division problem. In fact, before I do that, can I just point out number 3 before it's too late here? This is 0 and 36 hundredths. It's going to be tempting to round that to 0, but don't, because if you multiply anything by 0, then your answer is going to be 0, and if your estimate is 0, where are we going to go from there? I would say round this guy on number 3 to either 5/10 or more likely to 1 whole. Okay, anyway, down to number 6. I'm choosing this one because it's a touch of division. You're going to follow the same rules we've been doing here. You want to find something clean you can round this guy to, 95.76. Can you think of what you want to round it to? I would personally do 100. You want something you might be able to divide in your brain, because we want estimates to be something quick and snappy. Okay, 7.6. I would round that to, that reminds me of one we've already done. I'd round that to 10. And so ask yourself, can you do 100 divided by 10? Yeah. And you can even, another way to look at it is, what can we multiply by 10 to equal 100? Something times 10 equals 100. And I know 10 times 10 equals 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So 100 divided by 10 equals 10. And if that's the case, where does our decimal need to go? If we put him at the end, he's 126, which is way too much compared to our estimate. And if we put him at the beginning, 1.26, we're not too far off, actually. 1.26 is not too bad, but we want the best answer here. And if you put the decimal between the 2 and the 6, suddenly you're at 12.6, which is awfully close to 10. Okay? So what they want you to do, just to summarize, they want you to find the estimate and then use that estimate to find where the decimal point probably belongs. It's kind of like a puzzle in this case. We're going to talk about, I think, coming up soon, of how to really find these answers. But for today, they want you to just understand how we can find proper decimal placement. Okay.